Gary, what excites you most about this season's repertoire?
Well, I've been working for many months on it, and I'm happy to say we've got our typical variety of classical music, Broadway, jazz, movie music. We've got the entire variety for the audience that they'll enjoy.
Can you share any personal highlights or connections to the chosen pieces that we'll have this season?
Sure. Let me start with the Tunes from the Tunes. That is going to be a history of animation from early on, Steamboat Willie, all those early characters from Disney and Warner Brothers, all the way up to the present. And I don't know if our audience will remember these, but I bet they will. Who doesn't remember Elmer Fudd and Bugs Bunny with all those classic hits, with the opera singer, with the opera mashup by Wagner in What's Opera Doc, and all those great pieces that came out of that all those classical pieces that we used. And that's kind of what this is. We're going to do a bunch of the classical pieces that people associate with those cartoons and how that music enhanced that animation.
Are there any new or lesser known works that you're looking forward to introducing to the audience?
Actually, Bill, there are. One of my favorite here that I found in my research, because I always do what everybody does. You go on the internet and you start researching music or whatever it is you're researching, and this leads to that, and pretty soon you're down a rabbit hole, and you find something new, and I did. There's a black composer named Samuel Coleridge Taylor that I had never heard before. He's written a really delightful Christmas medley, and I found the music. It took a long time to do it, but I actually found the music, and we're going to introduce that to the audience. I feel pretty sure that no one has heard that before.
Fabulous. I went to a concert back in 2012 of his music.
Did you? You know him, I don't.
Yeah, because he passed away in 1912, I think like the age of 35 or whatever, and he was English, biracial person.
Didn't know this.
And his music is great, so I'm so glad you found that.
You're going to have to do some of my program notes, Bill. Wow, that's awesome.
I'll be looking forward to hearing that one.
It's pretty neat.
Gary, how do you hope to engage new and diverse audiences with the pieces that you've scheduled?
Each concert is so unique in its own way with the style of music that's being played. The first concert is pretty heavy at the beginning on classical, but then it goes to Disney and Warner Brothers animation and something more modern. So that would appeal to our younger audience. The first half may be more familiar to our older audience members, and the second half more to the younger. The Broadway concert in particular appeals to everybody. That Broadway music, it has so much diversity in it that I think people of every age group will be excited. Also, for the first concert, Liszt's Hungarian Rhapsody No. 2, it's being played by Olena Blaliak, who's actually a Ukrainian piano player who lives in Houston. She just completed her doctorate degree at University of Houston. She's working in Kingwood, and she's phenomenal. She's a concert pianist, and having her from Ukraine with what's going on in the world in Ukraine is just pretty exciting. And also, for the Christmas concert, we're going around the world. And one of the singers that we have, her name is Sonia Brzezowskis. Sonia is originally from Germany. So we have all kinds of diversity happening, not only with the music styles, what appeals to an older age level or younger, and then nationality-wise, too. We have several people internationally coming here.
Gary, what makes this orchestra and its community unique in your mind?
Sure. The Conroe Symphony is such a good symphony orchestra, and I still find people who think that we're a professional orchestra, and we are not. We are an all-volunteer group. These people that are members will work as lawyers, as doctors, as teachers, you name it. They're all professions, and yet they have enough energy at the end of the night to come in and perform all this music. They volunteer their time. I think that is an amazingly special situation with this orchestra. and they volunteer so willingly. I think the audience probably feels that, and it's one of the things that makes us very unique. And the support also, though, that we get from the community is just amazing. There's just such a warm feeling between the orchestra members and our audience members, our patrons, our season ticket holders. There's just a great relationship between the two, and I think it's what makes this so special.
Well, Gary, you've mentioned a couple of your guest artists. Are there any others that we would be particularly looking forward to hearing from?
Yeah, specifically the April concert, bringing back an artist who has been to Conroe before. He's a Broadway star. His name is Sal Viviano. He's an actor and a singer, and he has been here several times before and regaled our audience with great music. But he's coming back again, and I can already feel the excitement building in the orchestra members who have heard he's coming back. He and I have been emailing, and he's really excited to be back in Conroe. I found out at his last performance, we actually gave him the key to the city of Conroe.
Well, Gary, thank you for taking time to talk to me and to answer a few questions about the season. And thank you for your leadership of the symphony. You've been doing a super job, and you clicked with both the players and with the audience, and that is key to the success of the orchestra. And just to kind of recap, our concerts will be, the October concert will be Tunes from the Tunes. The December concert will be Christmas Around the World. The February concert will be Great Expectations, tribute to Gershwin, Bernstein, and Copland. And then in April will be the Best of Broadway with Broadway vocalist Sal Viviano. And for more information and to purchase tickets and season tickets, go to conroesymphony.org. Thanks for joining us.